Hi, Duncan McPherson here with Pareto Systems from the field in the Big D, Dallas, Texas, getting ready for a conference. And I just wanted to remind you about the importance. This is a fundamental of any form of advertising, marketing, or branding. So you need a hook to get someone's attention. People are bombarded with noise. You need them to tune in your signal. Every hook is either a me too that captures attention or a so what that's dismissed. You know, one of my favorite people ever in advertising was David Ogilvy. He wrote a book called Ogilvy on Advertising, just a legend. And this campaign, he had many successes, but for Hathaway shirts, he was on the way to the photo shoot and he thought to himself, you know, there's just something missing here. It has nothing to do with the shirts or the models or the photo shoot. But if you can believe this, he picked up an eye patch and he just said to the photographer, take a couple of pictures with the model wearing an eye patch. And they immediately realized, okay, we've got something here. Because it was unique, it differentiated, got people's attention. You know, if you think about Apple, 20 years ago, that company was circling the drain. Today, they're one of the most successful enterprises on the planet. Of course, the product that started the renaissance was the iPod. When they launched, they didn't do a data dump on the technology. They had one hook, 1,000 songs in your pocket. Immediately, that resonated, got someone's attention. So just have a hook. You know, it's interesting. David Ogilvy also said, it's more important to reach people who count than it is to count the number of people you're reaching. An extension on your hook can be to project some scarcity and remove the mystery about who your addressable audience is. I'll give you a classic example of combining a hook with who your ideal client is. I know many financial advisors, if you were to ask them today, what do you do? Their value proposition is so simple. They'll say, well, I'm part of a wealth advisory team primarily for a small group of successful Henrys. And they stop, leave them wanting more. And of course, that prompts the question, what do you mean by that? Well, Henry is an acronym for high earners who are not rich yet. See, our ideal client is a successful business owner who hasn't quite hit their inflection point, but they're fundamentally sound. They're just like the millionaire next door. A large amount of their net worth is tied up in their enterprise. They have many needs now and in the future that align with our expertise, but when they approach that liquidity event that triggers a whole host of additional needs, that's our ideal client. These clients aspire to that work optional lifestyle. They want to give their entire life meaning when they approach that moment of financial independence. See, there's a perfect example of addressing a hook with removing the mystery about who your ideal client is and differentiating so you're not swimming in the pool of sameness. Hey, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. We'll see you on LinkedIn. And until next time, have a great day.